It has nothing to do, like I wasn't streaming. Half that stuff wasn't posted. And if I'm gonna be real, I don't think that they should have posted that. You know, a lot of it, I'm not gonna like, you know, put them on blast, the people who did post it. But before I was still dazed and I'm like wiping blood from my face. And they're like, I tweeted it. I'm like, why? Like, what is that? What do we have to gain from that besides impressions on Twitter? Optically, it's not the best look. It's only gonna, you know, give the hate watchers some more ammunition. We probably should have or you probably could have asked me before doing that, but it is what it is. And, you know, you just move on. You just got to keep going forward, bro.
How dare they even take a video of Sneako getting punched and then posting it on the internet for the whole world to see without asking for his permission first? Maybe because it's a public place and his so-called friends will do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout.
Part of the mistake I made was like a lot of these people, like even though they're cool and I know they're from Twitter, like they're not going to slide for me. Like are random people who talk about Zionism on Twitter going to slide? Probably not. Like the only people that really have your back are your family, your brothers, or you know, like or your team. And I was just out there like with a bunch of white kids in suits. It's like they're not gonna. And when shit hits the fan, they're not gonna be like they'll take a picture, but they're not gonna be, you know, supporting me to that level. It's not my event. It's not my anything.
Slide for you? How? Don't make this a race thing, Sneako. Ooh, I was there with a bunch of white kids in suits. I'll be honest, we saw some more footage where it seems allegedly the security guard was the one cursing and flicking off people first. And those people were not doing anything back. You know why? Because they realized that the security guard was a ticking time bomb. And at any time, he could explode. So they let him be. But Sneako, the guy that never even got flicked on, decided to flick back.
And it's just like stuff that I have to remember, you know, famous now, high profile, you know, there's a target. So it is what it is.
Sneako, bro, what are you talking about? A target for who? For what?
My mistake was like going without a team because I'm such a last minute person that everything is planned last second. So I literally at 3 a.m. in Minneapolis, which is George Floyd territory, I decided I'm going to go to Detroit. So I was there without my team. I flew to Minneapolis dolo thinking that I was just going to do Stu Peters' show. You know, I didn't feel like bringing out my team. I didn't come with any of my boys, none of my brothers. Just it was just me dolo. So I did Stu Peters, and I probably should have went to even Minneapolis. I didn't even know Stu Peters that's level. I should have been with my team. You know, I'm getting cocky. I'm not at this point. I should have security everywhere I go. I should have my brothers with me everywhere I go.
Look, man, there's nothing wrong with having security around you all the time, especially if you're feeling unsafe or maybe you're famous like that. Then you can have security around you all the time. But don't keep security around you just so you can be donkey of the day, going around and flicking people's heads off and then hiding behind security.
And no, I didn't file a police report. Anybody who's talking about that, there was no police report. The police questioned me. They were standing outside the venue. They started asking me questions. There was no police report. I don't know, like them trying to say like you're a snitch. They asked me what was going on. They could clearly see I was bleeding from the nose, and they asked me what was going on. I didn't file a police report. Even then, I highly recommend if you guys are in a situation like that, you know, it makes sense to. The venue, like, you know, paid security from the venue should not be doing that under any especially under those circumstances.
How was he supposed to behave? He's also human. And I'm not standing up for him or any of his actions towards the crowd. He was wrong for that and in every way possible. But he was also trying to do his already difficult job, and you guys were making it even more difficult for him.
I should have dodged it. I'm going to be honest. I definitely should have dodged it.
Definitely should have, buddy. I got 13 views out of this. Now think about the bigger channels. They're paying for dates and nights out just off this. But Sneako, did he really break your tooth? Or is it some high-end video editing stuff going on there?
Yeah, my tooth's fucked, bro. If I'm going to be honest, though, it was already a little bit chipped from a couple other fights. From the Brad fight, it was fucked up. And then the Strickland fight, it was a little more fucked up. And the Superman punch was like, that was the final, like, you know, it got it all out.
I bet. I see you, my boy. And I must say, you really have some strong teeth, my boy. My ones would have given up on me every single time I got punched. Facts. But anyways, what I'm really interested in is your chin. That bad boy seems very strong.
I think a lot of people didn't see what happened. Because I didn't fall down, at first I was like, why didn't anybody do anything? Because I'm still like, what the? It was a big punch. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. But I really do not know how strong my chin is. Or maybe I do know, but I don't know what it's going to take when I do take a fight this year. I don't know what it's going to take for somebody to knock me out, if it's even possible at this point.
Bro, tell me more. You know I always want to know more. Don't do me like that, fam.
Sean Strickland, UFC fighter, former champion, weighing at 220, trying his absolute hardest to knock me out. I couldn't fall down. This dude doing a flying Superman punch, a security guard off of a stage, like an overhand right. And I'm just like, what the, like, I don't know what it is with my DNA or whatever the fuck, but it's not going to be easy to knock me out.
I knew it. I knew it. Something about your DNA, huh? I see you, my boy. I see you. And by the way, how's Father's Day going? And don't you want to shout out anyone before I end this video?
Mine's great, and happy Father's Day to everybody in here. Happy Father's Day to all my sons. Happy Father's Day to all the YouTubers, you know, trying to leech off a little bit of clout from the situation, and me paying your AdSense dollars from, you know, putting my chin on the line for America first. Happy Father's Day to you guys. Or actually, you should tell me happy Happy Son's Day to you.
Well, that's it for the video, MyTurnNBR. Well, that's it for the video, MyTurnNBR, from me to you. We're gonna make it, bro.